What's going on, shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back to another Wi-Fi battle. This is no ordinary Wi-Fi battle, though. Today, it has been just over a week, and Pokemon trainer Steve and myself are going to have our Wi-Fi battle using our teams that we had pulled from that booster pack opening. If you missed that video, go to the description, check it out. You'll understand exactly why my team is going to look how it's going to look. Just so you guys know, from what I pulled, Steve stole Regirock, and I stole the gosh darn Zygarde. So Duracell is with us, not holding an item, so I gotta throw. Oh, you know what I should do? I should turn my camera on. That would be nice. I don't think I've ever seen camera not available on a video. We have Duracell, Drax Jr., Jafar, Bacon, Bam Bam, and Do. So this is our team. A lot of D's going on here. 3 D's, 2 B's, and a J. So we have Bacon, who's actually running Psych Up, Whirlwind, Psychic, and Thunder Wave, I believe. But basically, this is for the Reuniclus. I want to copy that command that I know is coming. I know that it's coming. And then I want to Whirlwind it out of there as I live a hit. Or I just want to straight up Whirlwind to get rid of it. Duracell, I definitely need to give an item. So I'm going to do that right now before I forget, because honestly, we all know that I'll forget. I'm going to go ahead and give him a gosh darn... my key items. Because I did the... that's right. I guess I'll just give him a Leftovers. I guess I'll give him Life Orb. I'll give him a Life Orb, it's fine. Realistically, he's got Sub on there, Sub Coil, so Leftovers might be better. Yeah, we're gonna go Lefties. We have a lot of Leftovers on this team, though. I'm not usually a huge fan of that, but we're gonna go ahead and throw Leftovers on there. I've been making Steve wait long enough, so we're gonna hit Battle Start. Steve's the creator of the GBA. League format is his favorite style of battle, so he is bound to have, like, perfect movesets for me. So we're gonna see Hawlucha, Kabutops, Reuniclus, Regirock, Snorlax, and Whimsicott. So do I have any grass type moves on my team? I believe that my Jafar is running Energy Ball because I felt like he would have Kabutops and Regirock, obviously since he stole Regirock. We do have Energy Ball on here, that's totally fine. It's not a Mega Alakazam because I'm not allowed to run a Mega Alakazam. I didn't pull a Mega Alakazam, I pulled a regular Alakazam. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But looking at his team, he has a couple of people that could Stealth Rock. I think that Reuniclus is a pretty solid lead in general. I think that Kabutops could also lead and Stealth Rock. Whimsicott is scary with Prankster, and Drax seems like a pretty obvious lead for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lead with Bam Bam. Bam Bam the Volibee. You know what? I could actually just see him leading with, I could see him leading with Snorlax, with Regirock as well. We're gonna lead with Bam Bam regardless. Let's lead with Bam Bam. Bam Bam's got an interesting moveset, that's for darn sure. We got Defog on there, get rid of these rocks. We have Roost, Foul Play, and possibly U-Turn, but I'm not sure if it was U-Turn that I ended up going with. It might have been U-Turn or Toxic. I think it was U-Turn though. I think I should have gone Toxic, but I went U-Turn for Switch Initiative. We'll see what happens. We're gonna see Ryu is issuing a challenge and opens up Kabutops. So kind of rough for us because he still has the potential to go for a Stone Edge. However, we kind of just have to take it. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for a Foul Play. Like, this battle was pretty much, in my eyes, it was all in good fun. Like, our teams are based off of cards we pulled. Bam Bam cannot live. Eviolite, it's a crit! That crit mattered! I was gonna say I'm Eviolite, are you kidding me? I your Life Orb. I still think the crit mattered. That is trash. Okay. Well, it's already time to go out into our Jafar. It's already time to go into Jafar, I guess, and we're gonna go ahead and go for the... Part of me wants to go for the Calm Mind right now. I don't know what he'd switch into that would really scare me. I mean, he has a Whimsicott with Encore, potentially. I'm just gonna click Energy Ball. I don't want to overpredict. We're gonna click Energy Ball. If Whimsicott comes out, so be it. I don't want to go Calm Mind just yet. I am running Calm Mind Jafar. I know it's really weird, but it's just something that I decided I was going to do when I saw Reuniclus potentially on his team. Volibee going down right away is really rough. I did have Eviolite. Foul Play would have done a good amount of damage. Of course, it wouldn't have knocked him out or anything, but I don't have a switch. What's my switch in for Kabutops? Honestly, what is my switch in? So Ryu is going to withdraw Kabutops, and we are going to see Hawlucha come out. Really incredible play. Considering I could have potentially gone for a Psychic, and I was actually pretty close to going for a Psychic. It's not very effective, and I can just Psychic here and get rid of this huge threat, although my Jafar is pretty much a huge threat as well. I could have gone into Bacon, but I'm specially defensive Bacon, so I'm gonna stay and I'm just gonna go for a Psychic. I'm just gonna go for Psychic. We're gonna stay in here, go for a Psychic. We're gonna see the Berry to reduce Psychic type attacks. However, seeing how much the Energy Ball did, I think this will still be enough. It is going to be enough, and the Payapa Berry did reduce the damage, but not enough. So Steve and I both on receiving ends of a little bit of gargle at this point. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Energy Ball did a lot. Energy Ball did a lot. Just judging by that, I was like, even if he has anything to reduce damage, it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough, but it's all right. It's all right. Whimsicott's gonna come out here. I'm not sure what Whimsicott's going to want to do. Potentially pop a U-turn for sure. That's definitely a possibility. I don't really have a switch in for this thing. I just have to wear it down. So I think I am just gonna go for another Psychic. I'm just gonna go for another Psychic. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's a 2-hit KO. It looks like it's going to be, oh my gosh, there's the U-turn. Okay, well, the good news is that we outspeed that Whimsicott with our Jafar, and that's very good information. My opponent doesn't have any priority left on his team. Does have a scary Reuniclus, though. Does have an absolutely terrifying Reuniclus. We could have went for a Calm Mind here so that our Shadow Ball would do a little bit more to the Reuniclus if it decides to come in. Wouldn't have been a terrible play by any stretch. We're going to see Snorlax here. Snorlax might want to curse up. But really, I don't think he would want to curse up. I can't see him cursing. I really could use this Jafar. Although Jafar is in Aqua Jet range now for Kabutops anyway. So I'm not sure what our plan of action is going to be besides like coiling with Duracell. I mean, I guess we can go out into one of our, well, I mean, realistically, we don't really have a defensive wall on this team, unfortunately. Well, Bam Bam was that defensive wall. You know what, let's go out. I kind of want to go into Drax Jr. Putting up Stealth Rocks doesn't do anything for us anymore at this point. I could just Psychic, get the special defense drop as he goes for a curse, and then win the game. I really think that's like the only thing I can do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for Psychic. We're just gonna go for another Psychic. Forget it. Let's just go for Psychic. I don't care at this point. That's gonna be, ooh, that's not, Frustration Snorlax. This Snorlax does not like Pokemon Trainer Steve at all. Alakazam goes down. Unfortunately, we don't have Focus Blast on that Alakazam. We decided to go for Energy Ball over Focus Blast. Which of course, some regret. But realistically, what can you do? We can't go out into Dew because all we have is Ice Beam, Parasong, Toxic. Toxic wouldn't be bad to throw right now. Would not be bad at all. Parasong is just there to force switches and to maybe make some things happen towards the end of the game. I could go out into Drax Jr., but I'm sure he's gonna have like something crazy for me. Like I can start D-dancing, but I don't know when else I'm gonna have a better time to do that. You know, let's do it. I don't know when else I'm gonna have a better time. I really don't. Let's go on to the Drax Jr. I don't know when I'm gonna have a better time. Let's click Dragon Dance right now. Yeah, let's rock out. I don't know when else Drax Jr. is gonna be able to ever hit the field on this channel, period. This kid worked out, guys. He could go for like a body slam or another frustration or think that curse. He might think that setting up a curse would be a good idea. I don't think it is because I got Stone Edge crits for days. I have Stone Edge crits for days. So if he wants to start cursing, go ahead, Steve. As long as I've known you, you've liked to curse. That's right. I said it. Sailor mouth. Oh my goodness. Oh man, today has just been one of the longest days of my life. I'll tell you that right now. Today's the day that I recorded 6 episodes of the Shady Lock. We're gonna see the withdrawal right here. Goes out into Kabutops. We are going to destroy this Kabutops. Are you ready for this? Dragon Dance. Sure, we don't outspeed, but we can pretend like we do. That's right. We can pretend like we do. Now let's go for the Earthquake. I also just had a ridiculous battle with Nips that you guys probably could have already seen if you check out his channel. We outspeed! Can we one-shot? Drax Jr. with the Kabutops knockout! Ladies and gentlemen! This is the best battle on the internet, period. Period. Oh my goodness. Oh my sweet baby Lanta. That is beautiful. Regirock comes. Regirock? Okay, this is gonna be weakness policy. This is 100% gonna be weakness policy. I feel like we're gonna see a Rock Polish right now. I mean, he's gonna want it. I'm gonna Dragon Dance again. I need to one-shot this thing. I need to one-shot this thing. That's right. I need to straight up one-shot it. I don't have any priority on my team. Let's see what he's going for. Thunder Wave! It doesn't affect me! He forgot I'm ground type, or he predicted the switch. One or the other, ladies and gentlemen. One or the other. So maybe it's not weakness policy anymore. Now that I saw Thunder Wave, maybe it's not. Now that I saw Thunder Wave, maybe not. We're going for one more D-Dance. Let's go. Fire off your EQ. I want to see how much it does. Fire off your EQ. I want to see how much it does. Earthquake. Okay. Okay. Red drop with that stance. We live in easy mode. Of course, firing off 2 earthquakes would have been much better, but it's okay. It's okay. This is a +3 earthquake. Red Rock has 200 defense. And oh, the sturdy. Oh, it's not even sturdy. Wow. I mean, I think it has sturdy now. The hidden ability was released. But had I gone for earthquake prior, I think that I could have swept. But it's okay. I got scared. Well, actually, the first Dragon Dance was great. I shouldn't have gone for that second one. It's okay. Look at my opponent's team. I think that... Was Snorlax still around? Snorlax is definitely still around. I can go into Duracell here. Like, I think this thing will have Ice Punch. It's pretty possible. But I can scout out for that by going for the substitute. So I'm just going to go for sub. I'm going to go for sub right now. Because if he has the Drain Punch, I would think Thunder Wave, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Drain Punch. I mean, oh yeah. Wait, he wouldn't have Ice Punch then. Does Red Rock even get Ice Punch? Let's go for sub. Let's sub up. Earthquake right there. We'll see if it breaks my sub. It probably will break my sub. Definitely unfortunate. It does not? Yo, Zygarde was the best steal of all time, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have no puppies in this game, so we just go for the straight up Zygarde. Super clutch. Super clutch. We can coil now. That just might be GG's. Because we can coil it up. Kind of wish I had D-Dance. Kind of really wish I had D-Dance. But luckily we have extreme speed, so the prankster will never catch me off my game. I'm not even going to sub. I'm going to coil. I'm definitely going to coil again. I got to make sure I can one-shot that Reuniclus. With Kabutops gone, we have no fear. I can't believe Puppitar took out a Kabutops. That's so incredible. I know it's frail and stuff. I get that, but it just makes me so hype. It just gets me so very hype. So let's go ahead. Let's go for another coil. No reason not to. I think we'll see the Whimsicott or the... well, I don't think we'll see Reuniclus come out here. Then again, I probably should have subbed because Reuniclus can pack HP Ice. Yeah, I should have subbed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna coil. I'm definitely gonna sub next turn because I just realized that the Reuniclus could pack HP Ice. So it's the smartest thing to do. We're gonna see a Stone Edge here, just trying to go for a crit through those defenses. Not gonna land it. Just so everyone knows I'm watching, I'm not stalling right now. The truth is that I need to sub because if Reuniclus has HP Ice and I let it come out when I'm not behind a sub, I lose. Well, I don't know if I lose, but it's really bad for me. It's really, really bad for me. So let's sub up now. Let's sub up right now. Duracell has the energy to just keep going. You're not the Energizer Bunny, but you're Duracell. Right there. So if he go, he also might be tempted to go into Whimsicott here, but I think he knows like extreme speed is here. No reason to go on into Whimsicott. It's kind of pointless. Let's sub up. We should be good to go at this point. We can live any physical hit. Earthquake's not going to do anything. He decided to go ahead and go for that instead of hoping for those crits after seeing how little Sonas did. Gets the crit on that Earthquake after begging for it with oh wow, okay, all right, okay, all right. I mean, I was trying to progress this battle along. I was just trying to make things happen, Captain. I was just trying to make things happen, Captain. I really was. But instead, I get critted, which is okay. We're gonna see an EQ right here. We're gonna see that EQ. Hopefully he doesn't crit this time. Please don't tell me he prayed to Mo. He did not pray to Mo. Now we can go ahead and go for the, you know, my speed. I was scared of the Reuniclus, and I just realized my speed doesn't drop when I coil. I was thinking Curse for some reason. I was really thinking Curse. Doesn't coil increase my speed? What does coil do? I just click it and hope for the best. I know it increases my defense and accuracy, I guess, and my attack. Increases attack, defense, and accuracy. So it does nothing with my speed. We can go for the EQ here. Finish off this Regirock. We're at +3. +3 should be enough for me. I know that Reuniclus is hard body, but that really does not matter. That really does not matter. The only reason why I set up that sub was because of Reuniclus, afraid of HP Ice. Now I realize, hey man, Reuniclus doesn't even outspeed you. You don't lower your speed. This is not Curse, this is Coil. So that's a little bit of a quote-unquote misplay on my part, but you might as well be behind a sub if you can be when you knock out a Pokemon. There's literally no reason not to be. So we're gonna see Reuniclus here. Kind of like what I was saying. Oh no, I clicked extreme speed. Man. That's nothing but the finest of talent. Nothing but the finest of talent, ladies and gentlemen, by clicking extreme speed. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why my finger just decided, hey, extreme speed is what we want to do. Let's see what this does at +3. Okay. That's really nerve-wracking because there's a pretty good chance. Oh, it's Psy Shock, not Psychic, and no HP Ice. We're living. You're not taking that substitute out. No way. Oh my goodness. The regrets. If you had any special move, I would rather just go for that over Psy Shock, unless you wanted to hide it. You thought maybe Psy Shock would be enough to take out the sub. I don't really know. I'm pretty upset that I just misclicked the extreme speed. I am. I'm pretty upset. Let's go for the EQ. Go for that EQ. Down goes Reuniclus. Right now? Right! Almost. There's a Psy Shock. Probably gonna break the sub. Okay. Psy Shock at this point. There's the sub fade. I'm not gonna go for another sub. There's no reason to. There's absolutely no reason to. Unless this thing has like... No, it has leftovers. I was gonna say, unless this thing has like the berry that lets you move first once you're in the red, then that would have been a problem. We would have still had our sub if we had clicked EQ first, but unfortunately we did not. And Duracell here is not running out of power. Not running out of power anytime soon. Oh my goodness, this was so refreshing to make a team out of Pokemon that were kind of out of my hand. Just with the packs. I think Steve's stealing rule ended up biting him in the butt because Zygarde is fantastic, and especially like, it's just such a good Pokemon. Such a good Pokemon. I think it is. That's why I drafted it one time in the GBA. Didn't perform that well, but that's because of its trainer, not because of the Pokemon. I don't blame the Pokemon, I blame the trainer. Whimsicott comes out here, but Steve knows that I have E-Speed. As long as I don't misclick again, I should be fine, and I don't think I'm going to misclick, so let's go for E-Speed. Fastest priority in the game, I think, unless Prankster can make something faster than it. I think Prankster E-Speed might be a thing, but not on any Pokemon I know. Maybe in Hackmons. Duracell uses Extreme Speed, down goes Whimsicott. And we are going to have a little bit of a Zygarde sweep here, ladies and gentlemen. Duracell cleans up. Duracell 100% cleans up. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Once that coil started happening, I mean, sometimes you just gotta play with the cards you're dealt. It's exactly what Steve and I did, except for the stealing. Except for the stealing. That was a weakness policy, Regirock. I might have been in trouble. Earthquake is going to be enough to it's not going to take this Snorlax out. We're going to see a last-ditch effort curse from this Snorlax. Unfortunately, Bacon never hit the field, neither did neither of those Pokemon got to play in today's match, but that's okay. That's okay. They were there. They were on the bench for moral support. I can totally get behind that, 100%. 100% I can get behind that. Snorlax just told you, Steve likes to curse. I called it a few turns ago. Steve likes to curse. And that is going to be the last earth-shaking move of the game. I'm gonna take this win. The very first TCG draft pack battle from the draft of the packs. Steve, good game. Like I said, guys, I didn't say this, but like I said in the pack video, make sure you guys show some shady love to Pokemon Trainer Steve. His link's in the description. He's actually the first person I ever spoke to when doing YouTube back when X and Y first came out. So really, really crazy. Known him for over 3 years now. It's kind of wild. They're just about 3 years. It's been a long ride. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much. If you enjoyed, don't forget to show some shady love to that thumbs up as well. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.